What is up, you guys? Today we are going to be playing The Sims, and I am so excited for today's CAS challenge. So today we are going to be making a sim for every single color of the rainbow. Well, sort of. So we're going to do red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and pink instead of indigo and violet because I feel like that will just be easier. The sim on screen is totally unrelated, by the way. I just made her for a short recently and I think she's so cute. So I just wanted to use her as our starting sim, but we will be deleting her and generating a different one for our first sim. So we're going to start with red and then orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, and then we will be complete. This is a super easy CAS challenge. We just make the entire outfit one color and we move on to the next. Okay, so we are going to add a new sim here. I did also recently install some new CC. Some of you guys were telling me that you wanted to see like a download CC with me video, which actually seems pretty fun for me to record, but I don't know if you guys would actually enjoy watching that. So I am just getting rid of all of my Sims clothing and things. And then we are going to delete her. I have her saved, don't worry, she's still here, but she's not a part of this challenge, so we're just going to remove her from the household. And this is our starting sim. So I don't have to keep these genetics or anything. I can change her however I deem fit. So we're actually going to start off with skin details. I don't actually do this a lot, but I have been recently because I feel as though it makes it a little bit easier. I used to focus mainly on genetics before like skin details, so I like them without CC and then I would add the skin details. But because I always play with them with the skin details on, it kind of is just useless to do it that way in my opinion. So I think we will just do it this way. I'm not sure which eyelid presets I want. I also think if I did the like shop with CC with me video, it would make it easier for you guys to find the CC that I download, because sharing CC files is against most of the creators' terms of service, so I wouldn't want to do that. But my CC folder is also not organized, so if you ask me about a specific thing, I'm probably not going to be able to tell you what it is. So it would kind of be like the best of both worlds, I think. I'm just adding a bunch of different things on. I try to get at least one thing on in every category that I have here. This is a mod. It's just like a CAS separator mod. If you have a lot of CC, you should definitely get it. It makes it so much easier to go through all of your things. Otherwise, you don't know like what does what. I think I'm also, should I give her heterochromia? I don't think so. We'll just leave that alone. Now we actually need to do her eyes. I think I want to use some of my custom presets. I really like these actually. And then our eyebrows. I need to find ones that can even be red. I kind of want to do these, and they're very faint, but they're definitely red, so I will say that's okay. Eyebrows are probably my least favorite part on a sim, or just in general, like even in other games when it comes to eyebrows. I just hate them. I wish we didn't have them, but it's okay. I actually really like the shape of her nose, so I am going to leave that. And she did have some pretty thin lips, and I do want to try to keep that essence. I feel like that's pretty. And I will just go through some of these. We'll do that and elongate her chin just a tad. And then I want to use this, and I want her to have some puffy cheeks. I feel like a lot of my Sims, oopsies, oh my goodness. I feel like a lot of my Sims have the same sort of face shape because I just really like chubby cheeks. That is like my thing. So almost all of them have them like as big as they possibly can get, but I just think it's cute. We're also just going to do the eyelashes. Should I include the eyelashes in this, you guys? Maybe I will. Honestly, I feel like that's kind of a look. I really like these ones as well, but when I add accessories, they tend to glitch out a little bit, so I'm just gonna do these ones. And then we need some eyeliner. I'll do this one and make that red, and just some blush. We want her to look a little bit sunburned, I guess, but I will just turn down the opacity a tiny bit so it's not so harsh. And we will of course need some red lips. I think I want to use one of my new glossy ones. These are so cute, you guys. I'm obsessed with like glossy lips. I see them a lot in Asian makeup and I think it looks so pretty. Okay, I feel like that's pretty. I do want to like, I don't know, I guess do that to her lips. I feel like they're a little bit wide, so maybe we make them a bit more pouty like that, and we can do that as well. Okay, I think that's cute. Sometimes the lip shapes just look a little bit strange when you put on the lipstick, so you have to manipulate them a little bit. We also need to do some red eyes. Not really sure if I have any of those. Oh goodness, those are bright. Look at these eyes. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that these had these. That is so pretty. Imagine a cotton candy sim with those eyes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm getting so excited just thinking about it. Okay, next time I'll do the rainbow challenge, but pastel. That would be so cute. Oh, these are kind of red. Okay, we can do those. I'm gonna move her eyelid up just a little bit on the bottom because it was a little bit further down. So I didn't like that you could see the whole eye. Not for this sim at least. Okay, now it's the hard part where I have to go through my millions of CC for my hair. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I will get back to you once I have at least lowered down the choices. Okay, I really like this hair on her. I feel like it's so pretty. I've been having a lot of struggles picking between Max's Match and Alpha CC hair because I typically tend to do, I'd say, more Max's Match, like actual faces and outfits, but I just love Alpha hair. I'm wondering if I can also do this Bang CC. I don't know if they have like the right red shade though. That looks a little bit orange. Yeah, none of these really work, unfortunately. That is so sad. I think it would have looked so cute. That's okay. I still do like the hair. I just don't always love the forehead on display, but she rocks it. I will deal with it. I'm just going to give her some necklaces. We'll do those, and then it's time for the actual outfit, which I always struggle a bit with. I'm actually not very good at the actual outfit part. I kind of like this though. I'm number 1, so why try harder? Period. Ooh, this one's kind of cute. Do you have a red? I'd say that's more pink, unfortunately. Wait, this is cute. Do you have a pattern? I don't really love the flannel. I think this is cute though. This is a very bright red outfit. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot that I need to do her body type. Oh my goodness, I didn't even touch it at all. Let's just go through some of my presets. This one is fine. I'm just gonna leave that how it is. I don't really want to touch it further than that. The preset looks just fine. Something about her is throwing me off a little bit. I don't know what it is in the face. Maybe the pout is too much. What if we just make her less pouty? I feel like when it zooms out, it really exaggerates it. Because when it's up close, I really like it. But further away, she looks kind of angry, which maybe is fitting for the red sim. Guys, I really want to do this skirt, but I feel like it does not look cute with that top, so I might have to change it. Ooh, what about this like fairy one? That is super cute. And then we can do like a more diluted shade of red like this one, so it's not so neon, because that other one was very bright. I know the skirt isn't red, but this challenge isn't very strict. It's not like my dress to impress challenges that I play on my other channel. There's no competition here. I just get to do whatever I feel like. Maybe some socks. Ooh, these are cool. She's not really giving the like rocker vibe though, so maybe for another color. They're all like pink and white and black, but no red. Okay, you guys, our red sim is complete. Here is her finished outfit. I feel like she looks so pretty. I think the blue jean skirt really helped break up the red a little bit, and I love the way it turned out. Okay, let's randomize her name and her last name. Carolyn Oakley. Okay, that's cute. I want to give her red traits, so self-assured, childish, and we'll say she's generous. I'm gonna give her the big happy family aspiration. I feel like that is pretty fitting with her traits. And we are going to move on to the orange sim. Okay, let's take all of her clothes and her hair and her accessories off. And then we're going to do the skin details once again. I'm going to try to use different ones though, so all of my sims don't look the same. Maybe we do these ones. I love how smooth the skin overlay makes the face look. It's my favorite. We can do some little freckles. That would be cute. And then a nose mask. And then just some blush. Okay, now we have to do orange eyebrows. I guess this would just be like the equivalent of a ginger look, I guess. So that's what I'm going to try to make the hair resemble at least. Ooh, these eyebrows are really cute. This is their orange swatch as well. It's not the most orange thing, but it's okay. I'm gonna do this eye preset. I think they look so pretty. And then for our nose, ooh, I really like that one as well. And then our lips, I think I want to do bigger ones since we just did some smaller lips. So I'm going to start with this, and then I will go into detail edit mode and fiddle with all of these a little bit. Okay, here's her face done after I'm done like messing with it a little bit. Actually, let's move her eyes in just a little bit. I love when my sims are just like slightly cross-eyed. I feel like it looks so cute. Okay, but now we have to actually do our thing. I don't think we're gonna find any like truly orange eyelashes. So we are just going to stick with the regular black ones. Ooh, these are super cute. Okay, let's do those. And then I don't think we need any actual blush since I added some in the skin details. So we're just gonna add that little shadow. And I don't know if I'm gonna do orange lips either because I don't know if I'm going to love the way that looks. Okay, wait, these are orange-y and I feel like they look really cute. So we're gonna do those. I also need to do some eyeshadow. I think I want to do this one if I can find ones that match her skin tone. That's the only thing I don't love about some of these is that they don't have very many darker skin options. So it makes it very hard to match. They do have this, of course, but sometimes depending on the skin detail, it doesn't actually show up. But this one it does, thankfully. I feel like that looks really pretty as well. We can also do some eyeliner. I don't really think any of this is giving orange. We can do this one, I think, because this preview looks the most orange, but it doesn't show up very orange on her actual face. I also don't know if I'm going to be able to find any orange contacts. We might just have to settle for like an amber shade. Okay, I'm deciding between this one and this one. I feel like this looks a little bit more natural, so I do tend to lean towards that one, but I feel like this is maybe more orange. I think I'm still gonna go with this one because I feel like it looks so pretty. I just think this sim is so adorable. Oh my freaking goodness. Now it's time for the bad part again where I have to decide between my millions of hairs. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm currently deciding between this one and this one. I feel like this one fits her more like cutesy looking face, but I also think this one looks so pretty on her. We could also go for like a straight hair, of course. You know the sim is pretty when literally every single hair that you put on her looks so good. I swear, I think she could pull off anything. What about these? Oh, wait, that is so good. Oh no, you guys. I'm gonna be here forever. Okay, I think we are going to do this hair. I feel like that just looks so freaking pretty. And then we are once again going to pick one of my body presets. I think we'll do this one. Now it's time for the outfit, the part that I dread. This top looks so freaking cute on her. Oh my goodness. And now we need to do the bottom. This looks super cute as well, especially with like the orange hints there. Wait, okay. Already finding the perfect outfit is crazy. Usually this takes me forever. What about that one? Oh my gosh. She really is just so perfect because why does everything look so good? I think I'm gonna do this one. I like the light colors on her. I feel like that looks so good. I also really like these boots, but they may be a bit much. They make her so tall as well. I think we're gonna do these little white slip-ons. Those are pretty cute. Or maybe these. They're not the right shade. That's okay. I forgot I downloaded these. Aren't these so cool? Okay, you guys, here is my completed orange sim. I feel like she is actually so adorable. I'm like actually so obsessed with her. She's being added to my Rag Searches series immediately. Let's see what her name is. Cassandra Andrew. I'm gonna re-roll this because Andrew just feels like a first name and I don't want that for her last name. Okay, Cassandra Rivera. Neat, art lover, and horse lover. You know what? I could actually very easily envision these as her traits. I think we're going to give her the friend of the animals aspiration. I feel like that is pretty synonymous with her traits. I am so happy with how she turned out. Let's move on to our yellow sim. Here she is in all of her beautiness. Let's just take everything off. I'm trying to keep some of the original traits that the sims that I randomized have in the beginning because I feel like that helps me like branch out a little bit in my sims creation because I do always have the fear that all of them look the same. We could go crazy in alpha for this yellow sim, but I don't think I will. Let's just do this twisted cat skin overlay, and I definitely need some more skin detail stuff. I had mentioned it before, but I did delete all of my CC and mods before I started making content on The Sims, so it is lacking a little bit still. I'm slowly rebuilding it though. We will get there eventually. When I was just playing like by myself, my whole game was like fully glitched. I don't even know what I had in my mods folder. I definitely should have organized it this time around. It's kind of a shame that I didn't, but it's too late now. I'm already like fully in it. I already have so much downloaded, but I'll remember for the next time that I inevitably reset my Sims folder. Okay, let's do her eyes. Ooh, wait, I think these are cute. Look at how big these ones are, you guys. These are so cool for like cartoonish looking Sims. I think we're gonna do these eye presets, and I want them to be a little bit further apart. I really like wide set eyes. I think they're just so pretty. And we need to pick her nose. I'm gonna give her that one. Typically, a lot of my Sims have like a lot of big noses. I love big noses because I myself do have a big nose. I am a part of the big nose club. So I guess I just make my Sims reflect me a little bit. And to me, this is a very tiny little small nose, and I still think it looks so adorable. I'm gonna move her eyes down a little bit, and we'll just change her face shape a little bit as well. Maybe I'll make her cheeks a little bit more sunken in so they're not super puffy like my other Sims. I don't typically look at the side profile much because it's none of my business. As long as they look cute from the front, that's all that I care about. Again, I don't think I'm gonna have much luck. Oh wait, look, yellow eyes. I didn't even need to finish my sentence. That's so cute. Okay, we're going to do some eyeshadow. I think I have some yellow ones in here. Okay, that's pretty yellow. We'll do that one. I need more makeup CC too. I just need a lot of CC in general, I fear. Again, we are not going to be able to find any yellow eyelashes, so we will just do with the black ones. I don't think we can do yellow lips either. Well, I mean, I guess we could. Do I think it looks good though? No, not really. I think we're just going to do a basic pink lip for this one. Okay, I like this one. I'm starting to think that my eyeshadow is a little bit too harsh though. We could do the yellow swatch on this one. I feel like that's pretty. We're also going to add the shadow to our face, and I feel like she looks super pretty. I don't think she looks like my other Sims, which I am happy with. Now again, we have to find a hair. Okay, call me crazy, but is this not like the cutest hairstyle on her ever? I'm obsessed with the short hair on her. She looks so pretty. We are again just going to give her a body type. That one is fine. And then, oh, I need to change this filter. Oh my goodness. I don't know if this like works for everything in custom content because I know some of them aren't like filtered right. So every time I filter it by the colors, I'm always worried about how many cute things I'm missing out on that just aren't filtered right. Ooh, wait, that's cute. I also forgot I have full body pieces. Let's see if there's anything good in here. Ooh, this little dress is actually very adorable. No yellow on there. No yellow on here either. It just loves to lie to me. A lot of these are like fancy dresses, which isn't really what I'm going for, so I'm just going to leave that alone. Now I have to find the top I was wearing again. I'm really struggling to find some bottoms for this lady. Nothing is doing what I want it to do. Ooh, wait, oh my gosh, this little skirt is so freaking cute. Okay, let's accessorize. This is my favorite part. I love just adding the little finishing details. Okay, here is my yellow Sim. I feel like she turned out so cute. I love these little tights that I added. I wish I had more like arm CC because I feel like something here would look so pretty, but it's okay. I still feel like she turned out so cute. I'm really liking the selection of Sims that we're getting so far. I think for this next one, I want to make a man. Oh my gosh, he gave one to us. Thank you. He is red though, but we are going to be doing a green Sim next. Let's declothe him. I don't have very much custom content for the men, so I'm a little bit worried, but hopefully this will still go okay. I think we're going to do maybe this face, but I want to just darken his skin just a tiny bit, and then we can do a little nose overlay, and then I'm just going to add you because I know I want to anyway, so I might as well do it in here so I have a free slot. I don't know how I'm gonna do his eyebrows. I guess these actually don't look that bad. The other ones were super bright though. Then we will do, I think, these eyes. I'm also not very good at making masculine Sims, so I'm just gonna try my best. And let's have very low expectations and everything will go okay. I think we're gonna do this one, but I will just make them a little bit bigger. And I am like allergic to smiling Sims, so I just never let them. They always have to frown. I'm not sure why. And then I think I'll start with maybe this jaw, and then we can do this preset and this head shape. I feel like that's good. Okay. I think I do want to give him some eyelashes. No, they're all like very intense looking, which I don't love. We can just do a little bit of eyeliner here and maybe an eyelid overlay. I'll also give him a bit of blush. I think that shade will be good. Obviously, we can't do green blush or green lips. That would just be a step too far, even for me. But I will do one of these lip overlays. I love adding these. I feel like they just give a little bit of realism to the face. We'll just turn down the opacity a tiny bit, and we can definitely do green eyes. I'm gonna do these ones, and we will also just make these a tiny bit smaller. I don't want him to look like a doll. I don't think I have any facial hair, CC. Even if I did, it would have to be green, which I don't think looks very good, so we'll take that off. I do have a bit of hair CC. I just like collect hair CC in general. Ooh, wait, that one looks kind of good. Wait, all of these look so good on him. What the heck? I don't know which one to do. I don't know why, but like this hair is really calling to me. I think we're gonna do this one. It's giving like Jacksepticeye to me, which I'm loving, so we're going to do that. And it's time for the outfit, which is where I feel I'm going to struggle. Okay, I think this is really my best option. I went through a bunch of them and I think it looks the best. That or this one, but I feel like this looks the best with his hair, so we're gonna do that one. And I don't think my jeans are going to end up being green, so that's okay. We can just do some regular gray jeans, I guess. I don't know. This sim really has so much potential, but my lack of CC is really tearing him down. Okay, here is how our green sim turned out. I gave him some piercings. He's got a green and a black look. I feel like he is very cool looking. Again, I am lacking in CC in the male department, so I tried my best. Wait, you guys, I just realized I forgot to give her a name. Oh no. Okay, Vivian Perry, and we'll give her the ambitious, the loner, and the socially awkward traits, and I'm going to make her a painter extraordinaire. Okay, back to the sim. We are going to name him Orlando Barnett, and he's going to be jealous and squeamish and a vegetarian. I'm not sure what to do with that. Maybe he will be public enemy. Sure, why not? Okay, on to our blue sim. Her teeth are red. Oh my gosh, wait, let's show it to the audience. That looks actually insane. Okay, take those off, please. We're gonna speed run the skin details. I'm not going to do too much. I will do just enough. Oh no, this doesn't work on her skin tone. We can do this one instead, and then we will do an eyelid overlay and then the shadow, of course. I really like that she already has blue eyes. I feel like she was meant to be our blue sim. Okay, I looked through all of my CC eyebrows and these are the only ones that sort of look blue, and they actually are purple. They just show up more blue toned on her skin tone, I guess. So we're just gonna have to call it a day with that. And I really like her eye shape already, so we're actually going to leave that, and her nose, to be honest. I just want to change her lips a little bit. I like these. We'll make them just a little bit fuller, and I want her top lip to be bigger than her bottom lip because that's not something I do a lot in my sims. And her face shape is super pretty, so we are going to leave that as well. I'm going to do a deeper blue for her eyes, I think. I really like that one. I feel like that works so well. And then we can do some eyelashes. Again, no blue eyelashes, but it's okay. I'll do these ones, and then she needs a little bit of blush. I'm gonna do these lips, and again, no blue lips for the sake of my own sanity. Okay, here's her makeup look. I wanted it to be a little bit more on the natural side. I feel like it looks super cute. Also, look at how weird her little thing looks down here. Why is she looking like that? Everybody else is like staring straight at the camera, and her head is all the way over to the side. It's kind of freaking me out, but it's fine. Okay, we need to do blue hair for this one. Oh my goodness. That is super bright. Ooh, this is cute. I wish it was a little bit darker. Okay, you guys, I'm giving in to the alpha hair desires because look at how pretty the shade of blue looks on her. Oh my gosh, I'm actually obsessed. It's going to make picking out the outfit a little bit harder because it's definitely going to have to be a bit of a darker shade of blue, but it's worth it because she looks so gorgeous. I think I want to use this top. I feel like it looks so pretty. It's not exactly the right shade of blue that I'm going for, but maybe I can still make it work. I'm hoping so because I think it will look so cute if I do it right. Okay, you guys, obviously this is a different vibe than I had initially anticipated. I kind of wanted her to look more alternative, but I feel like this style really suits her, so I am gonna keep it like this. And now it's time for the accessories. Okay, here is our blue sim. I think she turned out so cute. I really like the style for this one. This isn't something that I typically do for my Sims, and I feel like she turned out so pretty. We definitely have a very pretty bunch of Sims here, but we are on to our purple Sim. We are taking everything off of her. Whoa, she is super buff. Oh my goodness. Love the six-pack girl. Okay, we are once again going to just speed run the skin details so we don't have to spend forever in here. Okay, here she is. I feel like she's super cute. I just want to change the eyes a tiny bit. I actually really like these. And then maybe I'll leave these lips mostly the same, but I just want to make them a tiny bit more full. And I think that's good. Okay, I do know that we have purple eyebrows, so I can use these right here. These are also purple. Oh, wait, those are cute. Okay, we'll do those ones. Hopefully I have purple eyes in here. I do. Yes. Okay, I don't like that eye shiny at the bottom, so I'm just gonna drag these down a little bit and hope and pray that it hides it a little bit. And then we're going to do our eyelashes. I don't know why these are sitting a little bit strange on her eyes. It's bothering me slightly, but I'm going to try to ignore it. We're just going to add some freckles, I think. And no purple lips for us. I am choosing Peace here. Once again, I think that is cute. Okay, let's do some eyeshadow. Wait, oh my gosh, that makes her eyes look so pretty. Okay, her makeup is done. It's hair time, my favorite time. I will have to use some of my CC with like, oh, well, I guess that's kind of purple. I was going to say I will have to use some of my CC with the creator shades because a lot of CC creators have their own like color palette that they use. If I like one of these hairs, it should be okay because this is pretty purple, I think. I'm gonna use another alpha hair because I really like this shade of purple. I feel like these last three are all going to have alpha hairs because I don't love the base game blue, purple, and pink shades for them. Now it's time for the scary part, the outfit. I think I have lots of purple options though. I hope so at least. This top looks so freaking cute on her. Oh my goodness. I feel as though we have to do this one or we are not going to be doing her justice. I think we're just going to do some jeans. I don't think I've used jeans at all on any of my lady sims, so we need to have at least one, right, in theory. And then we can just do some little boots for her shoes. And now it's accessory time. Okay, here is my completed purple outfit. I know that my belt is doing some weird things to my pants, but if we just close our eyes and say, no, it is not, then we can keep it, okay? Let's just all just pretend because it looks so freaking cute. I actually really like how she turned out, especially her face. This is definitely a different face than what I usually do. I think her nose is so adorable and I really like the thinner lips because I tend to do a lot of sims with big voluminous lips, but I think she turned out so beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot to give her a name. Why do I keep doing this? I keep having to go back and forth. Okay, let's see. Everly Crow, and you are a child of the ocean, gloomy, and you love the outdoors. We are going to give you the beach life aspiration. I feel like that is appropriate. Now back to our purple sim. You are going to be named Dorothy Herring, and you will be a dance machine, paranoid, and a party animal. I feel like that works with the dance machine, and we will make you a party animal for your aspiration. I feel like that works out. Now we are on to our 7th and final sim, the pink one. I'm sorry, we cannot make a man for the last one. I just can't do it. Okay, let's take all of this off. She is a very beautiful sim to start off with. I think I want to do this one for our last sim. I'm trying to figure out what all of these toggles do. Some of them change her skin tone, but some of them just change the lips. Oh, I think I like this one. Okay, we're going to give her some cute little freckles and a nose mask. Okay, I really like basically her whole face, honestly. I'm just going to tilt her eyes a tiny bit and move them a little bit further apart. And I want to change her lips. Ooh, I really like those ones. Or these. Those are cute. Okay. I want her to have a more pouty look, so we want most of the lip weight, I guess, to be in the middle, and then it like narrows out at the ends. I feel like that looks so cute. Her forehead is looking very shiny. I tried to add a forehead overlay, but it looks a little bit strange. Oh, we can also add you. I almost forgot. Okay, let's change her face shape a little bit. I think that's okay. And we need some pink eyebrows, which these actually have, which is really handy. And we also need some pink eyes. I do. Oh my goodness. Do we have any more? Those are super cute as well. I have so many pink eyes. We're gonna do these. I think they're my favorite. We'll move those in a little bit. We're also going to add some eyelashes and some eyeliner super fast, and also some eyeshadow. I think I have some pink ones. Oh, wait, that looks so gorgeous. We can also add some of this. Hopefully I can adjust it to match her skin tone. I think that's okay. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research to figure out which ones work the best on darker skins, because apparently the ones I have right now are not doing it. Like, this is crazy looking. I think this one is the cutest though, so we're just going to turn down the opacity a tiny bit. I really wish you could stack blushes because these highlighters are so cute. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm gonna do this pink lip, and I think that's everything for her face. And now it's hair time. Oh my goodness. Okay, we want this shade. Oh wow, that is very bright. I kind of love these. They're giving like bubblegum Barbie, especially that one. It is very bright though, and I don't know if that's exactly what I'm going for. I think we're gonna do this one. It still is Max's match, but it's the creator's own custom palette, and I freaking love this pink shade. I wonder if now we can add a bang, if they will match perhaps. It's already not looking good for me. Yeah, the shades are always just like a little bit off usually, unless you do like a black hair. That's okay. I still think she looks super pretty just like this. Believe it or not, this is actually pink. You can see it a little bit better in the mirror, but I don't really think it looks pink enough to actually use, which makes me so sad. I was so excited to use that, but it's okay. She's gonna look cute regardless. I think we'll do this top. It matches her hair super well, and this skirt as well. Oh my goodness, that is just so cute. Okay, you guys, here is my pink sim. I am absolutely obsessed with how she turned out. Isn't she the cutest thing that you've ever seen in your entire freaking life? Oh my goodness, I am so happy with every single sim from this challenge. I think they all turned out so cute. Okay, let's randomize her name. Her name is Lily Parish. It sounds too close to Parish. She's not going to perish. We are going to re-roll this. Connell. Okay, Lily Connell. And none of these are really pink. We can give her unflirty, I guess. And she's a rancher. Okay, no, I'm not giving her that. We can say she's a cat lover. And proper. I can't tell if these are pink or purple, so they're just gonna have to do. And we are going to say that she is a friend of the animals. Also, thinking about it now, yes, I like fully randomized her traits instead of giving her orange ones, so we are going to do that really quick. She's an animal enthusiast and hates children, I guess. She likes animals more than kids, we'll say that. And she is a child of the village. Okay, to quickly recap, here is our starting sim, the red one. I feel like she turned out beautifully. And then we have our orange sim, and I still think she's my absolute favorite. She is just so adorable. And then we have our yellow sim, also super cute. I feel like she looks so unique, especially compared to the rest of my sims. And then we have our one and only man, Orlando. I think he turned out pretty handsome in the face. The outfit could use some work, but it's okay. And then we have our blue sim, Everly. I think she also turned out beautifully. I love the shade of blue that we went with for her. We have Dorothy, our purple sim. She is a little bit edgier looking than the rest. She has a little bit of a pants glitch, but it's okay. And then last but not least, we have Lily, who I think is just so freaking cute. She's definitely my second favorite. Overall though, I'd say this challenge was very successful. I love how all of them look. Comment down below what your favorite sim was. And if you have any other CAS challenges you'd like to see me do, please let me know. But if you liked today's video, make sure to leave a like, maybe comment, maybe subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.